Book of Dead Mythology. What if I told you that over 3,000 years ago, ancient Egyptians created the world's most detailed roadmap to the afterlife, complete with passwords, monster encounters, and divine judgment? Welcome to the fascinating world of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Contrary to its ominous name, the Book of the Dead wasn't actually a single book at all. It was a collection of magical spells, prayers, and instructions called the Book of Coming Forth by Day. These texts were buried with mummies to help souls navigate the treacherous journey through the underworld and achieve eternal life. Imagine dying and immediately facing a perilous adventure that would make any video game seem simple. The ancient Egyptians believed that after death, your soul would begin an epic quest through the Duat, the Egyptian underworld. This wasn't a peaceful transition. It was a dangerous journey filled with demons, fire lakes, and serpentine monsters that could destroy your soul forever. The first challenge came immediately after death. Your soul had to recognize your own body and reunite with it. Without the proper spells, you might wander lost forever. The Book of the Dead provided specific incantations for this crucial moment, like Spell 89, which helped the soul rejoin its physical form. But the real adventure began when you entered the Hall of Two Truths, presided over by Osiris, the god of the dead. Here, you'd face the ultimate test, the weighing of the heart. Your heart, believed to contain your moral essence, would be placed on golden scales opposite the feather of Ma'at, goddess of truth and justice. If your heart was lighter than the feather, congratulations! You'd achieved moral purity and could proceed to eternal paradise. But if your heart was heavy with sin, a terrifying creature called Ammit would devour it. This monster, part crocodile, part lion, and part hippopotamus, represented the ultimate spiritual death. Your soul would cease to exist entirely. The Egyptians took no chances with this cosmic trial. The Book of the Dead included the negative confession, a list of 42 sins the deceased would deny committing. These ranged from major crimes like murder to seemingly minor offenses like making someone cry or disturbing the peace. Each denial was addressed to a specific deity, showing the Egyptians' incredibly detailed understanding of moral accountability. The spells themselves reveal fascinating insights into Egyptian psychology and values. Spell 125 helped souls navigate the judgment process, while Spell 6 ensured that magical figurines called shabtis would perform manual labor in the afterlife. Yes, the Egyptians believed you'd still have chores in paradise and wanted magical servants to handle them. These texts weren't reserved for pharaohs alone. By the New Kingdom period, anyone who could afford papyrus could purchase their own customized Book of the Dead. Scribes would personalize each copy with the buyer's name, creating what was essentially the world's first personalized religious manual. The artwork accompanying these texts was equally important. Vivid illustrations showed the soul's journey, divine encounters, and the weighing ceremony itself. These weren't mere decorations, but functional magical images believed to help manifest the spell's power. Archaeologists have discovered versions of the Book of the Dead spanning over 1,500 years, from around 1550 BCE to 50 BCE. The most famous example, the Papyrus of Ani, stretches over 78 feet long and contains some of the most beautiful ancient artwork ever discovered. What makes this mythology particularly fascinating is its democratic approach to immortality. Unlike many ancient cultures where only rulers achieved divine status, Egyptian beliefs suggested that anyone who lived morally and knew the proper procedures could achieve eternal life. The Book of the Dead was their instruction manual. Modern scholars have identified over 200 different spells across various papyrus collections. Some helped souls transform into different animals, others provided protection against specific underworld dangers, and many focused on maintaining one's identity and memory throughout eternity. The influence of these beliefs extended far beyond ancient Egypt. Early Christian and Islamic concepts of judgment, paradise, and moral accountability show striking similarities to Egyptian ideas. The notion of a final judgment where one's deeds determine eternal fate became fundamental to Western religious thought. Today, the Book of the Dead continues captivating people worldwide. Its combination of practical spirituality, detailed mythology, and stunning artistry offers unique insights into humanity's eternal questions about death, morality, and what lies beyond our earthly existence. These ancient texts remind us that the fear of death and hope for immortality are universal human experiences, transcending time and culture.